round of applause for your Honeybee.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Booker. And the Pelicans miss again.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Monk, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
There's the screen. Pass to Holmgren. Good on the shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Banchero with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Right side, ball. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Monk. The second chance effort. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Holmgren at the elbow. Booker outside. There's a screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Frank, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Substitution for the Hornets. DeMarcus.
Here is Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The offensive rebound. And another shot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Watford. Nailed from three-point land.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now, here's Holmgren. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hayes down low. Pass to Christopher. Oh! Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 6. And the rejection by Cousins.
When DeMarcus Cousins is blocking shots, this defense takes on a whole different attitude.
The shot by Monk is no good. Here's Booker. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Watford. Here's Christopher. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Here's Christopher. From outside the arc. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back.
Please give a big round of applause.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Porter to the paint. Here's Watford. Count that one. Watford's got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, the Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Christopher. He's got 5. And he goes right over Olynyk and slams it down.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Charlotte shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 6. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ball with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Pass to Porter. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. And again, the Hornets missing. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Paul with the 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And Porter, here we go.
When Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
Olynyk. There's the 3. And Carroll grabs the board.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Christopher. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. On the wing, Porter. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And now a 10-point Charlotte lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Paul. To end the cold streak. And there's the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And now we've got the intentional foul. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injuries because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
For your Honeybee.
Charlotte leading by 8. He's with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
To the right side. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Now Booker, he's got 9. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Charlotte leading by 6. And here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Banchero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pelicans trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Watford with 1 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal.
That one on Holmgren.
Team is
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action. When we return, we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Pelicans ball.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. Outside ball. Down low. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Booker inside. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Monk. The kick out to Porter. Now here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Craig, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Monk. Porter in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Monk.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Inside, here's Porter. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets. Here's Holmgren. And it falls over the rim and in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Out to the right wing. Mora can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Caro misses the 3. Pass to Holmgren. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Off the left rim and out.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball with it, picked up by Brown. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Here's Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And that one's good by Porter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Ball looking over the floor. From deep three-point range, Hornets with the rebound. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Schmidt. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
There's a minute left to play here in the third. Here's Cousins. Rebound by Olynyk.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 17. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Cousins throws it down.
Owning that area around the rim, something DeMarcus has done as far back as we can remember.
Olynyk has the open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Pass to Watford. In the corner, it's Monk. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous.
54. The Pelicans.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 19. Olynyk in the corner. Out to Brooks. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Ben Carroll. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Olynyk's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pelicans. On for 3. A new 14 for Charlotte. A 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Ben Carroll. Hands it from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Everyone, show them some love.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Booker with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hornets leading by 18. Here's Ben Carroll. And finished off by Ben Carroll.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pelicans. Right now he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Here's Banchero. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And finished off by Banchero.
And it's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Hornets with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pass to Banchero. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
That's tipped. For 3, Booker. The shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They get it again. And here's Banchero. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Pelicans trailed by 19. With 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
For 3, Booker. And he makes good on the layup.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 15.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Booker, no good. Left side, Ball misses the shot. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of
It's a